Now, I gotta be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Rock's stand up usually. I know all the old school comedy fans are gonna rip me to shreds for this one, but I'm just being honest. He's not that funny to me stand up wise. However, this new special had its moments to me. I still don't think it was amazing, but it had its moments to me. Now, personally, I am a fan of an angry entertainer. I'm a fan of someone that walks that line of, oh, dang, they might get canceled for this. I'm a fan of stuff that is very controversial. However, there was a couple moments on this one that I was like, nah, I just don't like it. I didn't like what he was saying about Draymond. Not just because Draymond's dark, because he had the opportunity to talk about Steph and Draymond at the same time. You know, it was just poor taste. And it wasn't even a great joke. But I'm a fan of an angry entertainer. I'm sorry. I like the toxicity, and he brought it in this special. He was trying to be on the Dave Chappelle type of lane. He did, obviously didn't work as well, but it looks like people are split down the middle. It did what it was supposed to do. Some people hated it, some people love it. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. He finally did it. We waited for a year after Will Smith slapped the taste out of his mouth at the Oscars, and Chris Rock did nothing. He finally responded in his special. And granted, usually I wouldn't be a fan of someone waiting this long just to respond remotely. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have roasted Jada at the Oscars even more after getting slapped. But it was actually hilarious what he was saying. I thought it was hilarious. Oh, he went in. Let's not do that. Let's not act like he didn't go in. Okay? See, here's the thing that is killing me about what people are saying. Oh, why didn't you fight Will when he slapped you? Chris Rock has probably never gotten into a fight his entire freaking life. His entire life. I don't expect him to now. Obviously, he was shocked and probably too scared to do anything, like he pretty much admitted to in the special. He's a comedian, though. He's supposed to try to roast. I just think he should have done it sooner. And I don't think either one of them is right or wrong for their responses, per se. Because the whole thing is just, it's a situation that is new. We've never seen something like this. The closest thing we've seen to a nigga getting slapped at the Oscars or at any type of award show was Kanye West basically pressing Taylor Swift and them for the video. He slapped the taste out of his mouth. Here's the crazy thing. Somebody told me this. He slapped the taste out of his mouth and turned his back. You know how much of a non-threat you got to be for a nigga to slap you and then turn his back and walk back to his seat? He knew you wasn't going to do nothing. But he went in on that special. I agree with what he was saying. There's a lot of other people that Will Smith could have been mad at. We know who we talking about. We know who we talking about. And he chose to be mad at Chris Rock because he was at his boiling point. And not because of Chris Rock. My high school football coach taught me this, though. Water boils at 212 degrees, right? Which means that at 211 degrees, it's not boiling. So it looks like nothing's about to happen. Will Smith was at 211 degrees. Chris Rock gave him that extra degree. and got the taste slapped out his mouth for it. I mean, it was funny. And I'm still a Will Smith fan just as much as I was before. I am now. Do I think he should have done it? Maybe, maybe not. I still can't decipher how I feel about it. But it was hilarious watching him do it. And it was hilarious hearing what Chris Rock had to say about it. And it's even more hilarious knowing that if Will Smith slapped him again, he still wouldn't do nothing. It's hilarious. And I don't expect him to because he don't have that in him. Now, had it been me, oh yeah, we would have been squabbling up there, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? I can't judge him off of what I would do. Drop a comment, man. Let me know what you think. I just love the toxicity.